Okay, ready for the fun bit? Auto crafting. I'm gonna just dump some stuff I've got into our storage cells. You can even see they're filling it up. So ME pattern provider. The thing we're missing is the 2 workbenches. That's super easy to make. And the pattern thing. Pattern provider. I do not know how this works. Kinda. My third illuminate panel that I never used. So if I plop you, say here, I don't really know auto crafting in this mod. I'm gonna need a growth accelerator for something. Not sure what. Patterns. Patterns are what? Let me know. Let me start from here. Storage is nice and all, but whatever good storage system with clogged raw materials need to be crafted and processed into something new. The pattern provider, the patterns provided hold certain items for patterns. Covered in the next quest. What a program to set recipes up to 9 patterns fit in one provider. You'll have to be making use of multiple pattern providers scattered all throughout your base, which is why it's useful to have a pattern access terminal to remotely access the contents of any and all provided pattern. Okay, cool. I know you need RAM and processors and stuff. ME level emitter. When configured with specific item and quantity it responds, it will emit a resonance signal depending on whether the item stored in the network either falls below, goes above, or equals the given quantity. Oh, interesting. I'm sure I could find a use for it, but I don't think so. Okay. This is it. Let's just clear some of this stuff that we don't really need anymore. The stack upgrade. I never did the witch water quest technically. I don't need a backpack. Need you anymore. I mean, they'll keep some of that, but then a blank pattern. Right, well, for starters, the blank pattern, done. You... okay, I have none of it, apparently. Okay, just go in there. No, what am I after? I'm after you. Okay, I don't have an engineering processor, so I don't have any of them either. Okay, so take 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9 redstone. Yeah. Do 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, and then in you, 3, 3, 3. Put you guys in here. Thank you. Obviously, we're gonna get the auto crafting done. I think auto crafting these guys first is gonna be the big thing. I'm curious to see, because people say that this AE2 auto crafting can do a lot more than refined storage auto crafting. I've never been able to work out how, in what sense, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Let's get my jetpack. Just gonna dump some stuff in here as well. Let's get my jetpack. See how much power we've got. Probably not much. 500,000. I mean, does the job. We got the hover is very close to being. The problem is I'm gonna kill myself, aren't I? Unless I get really good armor. Okay, so I'm sure I'll die a bunch. Anyway, make you 3 of you, sure. Now I need formation cores and the other core. Annihilation core. And you make the terminal. You make the crafting grid. And you make the pattern encoding terminal. So from what I understand, so it's similar to exactly the same as refined storage, but you can do processing, smithing as well, and stone cutting as well. Oh, that's fascinating. Don't know why I'd need to do that, but so what is the simple? I guess you always start like with your one for you, and then a pattern for you. There's like, click to allow alternates in the recipe. How does it know that this is an alternate? You can use, like, does it know? Does it like, how substitutes? Does it just know? Press P to view pattern. Substitutes on, fluid substitutes on. Oh, okay, so it does work. It does know. So I have two patterns. Oh, it gives me tons of blanks. My throat is so dry. Molecular assembly. Molecular assembly is AS2 equivalent to the automated crafting table required to fulfill any job of blah blah blah. They are capable of transferring power and channels to other ME devices connected to it, but will not themselves take up a channel. Up to 6 MAs can be connected to a single pattern provider, if employed, to allow for more crafts to be done in parallel. What is a pattern provider? Is that you? Are you a pattern provider? What is that? Pattern provider. I'm not sure. Wait, are you the pattern provider? Okay. Pattern provider holds certain items called patterns. So I put the pattern provider on the sides of the molecular assembler. And it makes them? Okay, I think I get the gist. I briefly did this in, I'm gonna need one of you, aren't I? All the mods, not all the mods, the other one that I played, Sky Factory. But not really. Again, I'm gonna need more. Oh, my jetpack's on. It's a deadly weapon. Do 10. And then, oops, wrong button. We'll go down here. We'll start cooking it. So, yeah, I mean, It's interesting. It's raining. Let's just fly out of here to deal with the rain. I'm gonna need to get some armor. I wonder how I need to update to the most recent mod pack, the mod version, because I think I'm on 1.4 of 1.0.4 and 1.0.6 is out. There's some new mods, some changes to some quests and stuff, but at the moment that's just what I'm using. For now, well, we need to get our gold back, obviously. 7 should be enough. But yeah, it takes too long for me to funnel through the pipe when I could just go around like this and... Two of you. Two of you. And then one of you. Oh, crafting tables, okay. I might have wood. We have a lot of logs, just no planks. Interesting. A ton of planks. And then crafting tables. Make a ton, doesn't matter. So, okay. You don't take up a channel, from what I understand. And if I put you on, say, like here, Ice Online. The patterns go in here like that, and then Ice Online. So now if I search, say, pattern, I can craft one. Let me craft one and see what happens. No crafting CPUs available. Okay, cool. That's what we gotta do next then. This stuff. Let me read what it says. Before you can carry out auto crafting, you need a device to store the request itself, along with any interim material items for multi-step crafting. These items necessary to craft the CPU multi-block structure requiring at least one crafting storage block. Optionally, along with any other crafting units, the multi-block can be made in any size, but must be a solid cube in order to form and function accordingly. Okay, let's just do a 1K one then. Seems cheapish. Cheapish. Because technically, yeah, this I do remember. I do remember it having to be a multi-block. And I remember the multi-block can be any size. So but I think I can just get away with a 1K one for now, right? I can put like a 1K one here, and then I can do it. 2. Oh, and it pins them. That's neat. Is this like... How do I pin them? But that worked. Oh, so they're pins to the top. How can I pin stuff? Crafting status as well. I can see. I don't even need like a separate thing to see. And so in here, I've got this molecular structure. Can you rename them? Is there a way to rename them? Or is it just a general... Like if I was to put one... So how would I say go about doing... Let's get a pattern. The most required pattern after the first one, let's put them here, is sand. So we're going to go to glass, I guess, what you'd call it when you do smelt sand into glass. And I encode that. So now I've got a pattern that turns one sand into glass. How do I do machines? What do I put on top of the machine? Do I put like... So, but what's about there? That controls able to transfer power and channels other ME devices connected to one of them, so take up power. So those are the case for a single crafting pattern, allowing them to function standalone when powered when operating this way. So the MA will automatically craft into it. Cool. So, if I take you, just temporarily, don't complain. And say, oh, I don't really have a machine. Let me get a furnace. And let me just cable out the side of you. And let's put the furnace, say, here. And then you say here. Do you device online? But do you recognize the furnace as like a... as a thing? Log crafting. Sure hide patterns on access terminal. Furnace. It does. Okay, so I don't... So let me say, just plop my glass one in there. And then I say, make glass doesn't work. Oh guys, I put the wrong glass in there. I put the wrong glass in there. Did it put a glass into here? What is it doing? Is that it like crafting? Scheduled available. It's not going in. Do I still have to do like, but there's like, refined storage had an input output, had an automatic input, didn't have an automatic output. So let me try it on the top and see if there is the same of an automatic input, but potentially not an automatic output. If there's not an automatic output, that's perfectly fine. Don't care. I just do. I can deal with that. Does it put in? Did it stop? Let me. So sand. Do you put? Okay, so yeah, it's like the same. It has to be on the side of an input, and then it doesn't. Let me check if that, just to make sure it does an output. So let's get some wood. Just burn sand. And then I think I'll have to make obviously an electronic smelter. I'm definitely going to get my own power grid up here. Some more lava, sort some stuff out. And we'll see what we do. Okay, yeah, there's no automatic pulling, which is why channels suck my dick. I don't get channels. Unless you can just have multiple controllers. Like, what's stopping me from, say, having different controllers? Yeah, we can't pull out, but crafting is done. It recognizes that as being done. Okay. And I can turn this into a flatter one. Turn it back. So I guess it's just like for neatness sakes. Put you here and then Is this a completely different thing? I guess if you want the top, I guess it is kind of the same. You just have to cable it yourself. So you would have it to make it look neat on the top of a device, I guess. Of a machine, I guess. And then so for now, we'll just put you in there. And then, yeah, we'll figure out where this stuff's going to go. I think I'll do that off camera. Thank you everyone for watching. Good progress. Good progress. Getting all our logs. Let's check how many logs we got. Let's have a look. 14.1k, 1.4k even, you illiterate fuck. Got some storage, got some good stuff. Didn't mean to put the pickaxe in there. I put something in there. I'm on craftable only. The sword and the glue, you know, you got to save it. Don't put your NBT data stuff in there. But I'm going to mess around with certain things off camera, I believe. Would be the best way to do things. Does it have mending? I don't know. Maybe I just haven't used it. Yeah. Yeah, so the ME can hold the types. I remember now, Okay. It's interesting. I think we're going to need a big space for our massive computer. And then I guess I'm going to have to look Google channels and shit. Can we do FE? Because I think everything else is in FE. But apparently, yeah, it does use its own electricity, but it looks like it converts it by default. Although I made that energy converter thing. And then what are you? Your crafting abilities help speed up crafting just by allowing pattern providers to either send items out to work on their connected devices. Basically, two processors, one processor thread to assist with them. Based on 4 threads, so that's what this is. The monitor displays the overall items being crafted with the remaining quantity of items still being crafted, both the base AV2 and the mega monitor function intensity. Okay. Cool. I mean, we've basically done this. Oh, apparently we did this. Oh, that's the ME interface. Wait, I've made these? When did I do this? When did I make the storage bus? Oh, did I need it for the drive of the chest? I might have done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set up these things to automatically get these done as well. The inscribers, I think, because they're definitely automating them is gonna save us a massive headache in the future. And I think you just kind of build like a flower of this thing of pattern providers. Can I put a pattern provider on top of another pattern provider? That is something I'll have to check. As for crafting devices, it has to be multi-block, so we're going to need a big multi-block structure for that. I'm not sure what the best tips are. I'll do some Googling, try and figure out stuff and do some stuff off camera for this base. And then I think next time we start progressing more with the main quests. We've got to go to the end. We've got to get some stuff. Hostile Mob Network will do. Mystical Agriculture, maybe. Project E. There's a lot we can do. Power is the exact copy from 1.9, which is perfectly fine. We just kind of need to get resources. So that's kind of still what our focus is. All the modium is obviously going to be our goal. And then, yeah, I guess maybe we just start working towards that. We need to, I don't know how you get all the modium in this. We get the ore from... Oh, laser drills, that's correct. Yes, I did know this. I did know this. This uses laser drills, so we're going to be doing laser drills, I guess, at some point. I believe. There's a lot of different ingots we need. Somewhere there's a quest line for laser drills. It's at the end, we'll get to it when we get to it. I don't know how expensive they are to make. It requires plastic, so they're going to be fucking annoying because I'm going to need tiny dry rubber. But yeah, the amount of times I've had to deal with fucking tiny dry rubber. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, as always I say. Yeah, nothing else. Thank you. Goodbye.